Guys, welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the KRR, known as the Hot Roads of Kiamichi Railroad. Alright guys, I'll tell you more about my mystery stalker in a few minutes. So here we go. man, it did not. Oh man, it didn't see my friend wave. Alrighty guys, let me tell you about my mystery stalker. He does not like me very much, and he stalks me around Valiant. Some of you might know who it could be and who doesn't like me, and he doesn't like me being around river property. So some of y'all might know who it is. My mystery stalker, he called me last night at 2:16. I was wrapping up, ready to go home, and then he stalked me over there by those switches over there, and then he followed me all the way to the outskirts of town over by Pruitt's, and so he was following right behind me. He was doing about 65. I saw him turn around and then cruise about 65 coming right behind me. So I was doing natural normal speed, and so I didn't know who he was, and so he was cruising really fast behind me, cruising about 65 like I said before, and then after that, and so I was doing normal speed, doing about 36, 35, and then picked it up to 45, and then from 55, still doing normal speed. So my mystery stalker, I don't know who he is or what he wants, but so me and my dad, we're gonna have a discussion with him, and I got him on camera, so I see him on camera whenever I was filming after I got done filming a train. I'm planning on taking that and to someone, and then I want to see if they can do something about that. He doesn't like me very well, and he stalks me anytime when I'm in Valiant, when I'm filming a freight train or after I film it. I just don't know why, but he has a bad attitude about it. So I don't know how to do it, except probably put a restraining order against him if that has to be. So, or in most cases, I might talk to the PD there and see if they can do something about this fella, because he has harassed me before, not once but twice, and so I want it to end. And he doesn't want me going because what he's trying to do is he's trying to scare me, and so. Because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to scare me because he came up behind me like he done before, and I'm planning on taking this to the office where he's from. So, but I'm not worried about that. But it was kind of creepy when he was coming right behind me, doing about 65, trying to catch me going through town, and so I plan on taking that up to somebody up in the high command about this person doing this to me, and so that's what I'm about to do. So I just want to tell you about my mystery stalker. But share, comment, subscribe. But like I said before, I was doing grandpa speed going through town, and so I mean, he was trying to speed me up like he did before, and that I was doing normal speed, and I was talking to the, and I think when I went to Valiant to get it something, I went to Valiant, and the ladies told me just do normal speed, and don't worry about our thing and our badge thingy, our badge man. Just do normal speed. If he does that to you again, something like that, they tell me just do normal speed, do whatever speed. But to me, I was not in a hurry to go anywhere. I was wanting to do grandpa speed anyways, but I think my stalker got mad at me because I saw him turn around fast over there, over there by the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, and he didn't like my speed very well, so he got upset and turned around because technically he cannot pass fancy limits because he doesn't like going that far. Some of you might know. I'm probably not giving y'all a hint who it could be. My mystery stalker is the Valiant Cop. That's who my mystery stalker is. He stalked me last night over there by those switches, and what he done is he turned his lights off, and then he turned them back on, and that's when I saw him when I was about to get ready to leave, and then he followed me, leaving outside of town, but I was doing normal speed limit, like I said, and then he caught up to me doing 65 miles an hour, and then I wasn't in no hurry to go nowhere. I was doing normal speed, so I cranked it up to 50, and from 50 to 55, but I didn't want to do 55, I didn't want to stay to 50, and then after that I cranked it up to 65, and I was gone. Woo! I was doing 35, and then I shoot back up to 45 after I got to the 45, and then got to the 50, and then from 50 stayed at 50, and then after I got past the 55, then after that I decided to take off. But I got plans in the future, but I'm not going to worry about the Valiant Lawman. He does not like me very well. He says he respects real fans, but he don't. So I'm not going to show him any respect until he leaves me alone. But I have told my dad about that. So, and we're going to have a talk with the superiors of his, with command, and talk to him about how he was treating me and all that type of stuff. And so I want to stop, because I was talking to my friends up there around the railroad, man. I was talking to my friends on the DQ&E, and they never called it in because kind of correctly they said they'd come down and look at it themselves. They wouldn't call it in because they'd come down there themselves, and he told me they called it in, but technically they wouldn't, because technically they're supposed to come down first before they even call. So technically, because when I was there, all the crew was on the back 40 doing work, so I couldn't even talk to them if I could. So they was all doing their work. So like I said, technically he was stalking me, and he was stalking me in a far distance. Because where I'm currently pointing at, I was right here, right in front of this camera. He was stalking me just right there by that corner of that, right there by the corner of that building right over there. So, because really, I've been keeping my eyes on him, because they are very sneaky. They can go to any side roads, all type of stuff. So I always looked at my side mirrors of my truck, and my back mirror, and I also look and see who's behind me now. So technically, if somebody's in a hurry to pass me, they can go right ahead. But if they're gonna continue to come behind me, I'm not gonna budge any time. I'm not gonna budge anymore. So technically, if they want to do road rage with me, go right ahead. But I won't pull over. I won't do none of that stuff. But guys, I mean, I'm telling you, if you're in the middle of the night and you're in my shoes, you would probably understand about why this officer is bothering me. He is my bully, and I want it stopped. And my dad is fed up with that, and I told him about that, and I'm gonna, hopefully later on, I want to talk to the chief of police about him doing that, because technically he was bait and entrapment, and that he was pacing me again, and that's kind of wrong on his part to do that. It's not right for a cop to pace somebody, and especially in the middle of the night. But I learned now what his tricks are. I know every trick he does, and so basically this bass this bass knows what all the lures that he's going to use, so I'm already aware of that. So this bass is not going to go for no more of his lures, because technically I was doing nothing. Technically he was spying on me, and that it's kind of wrong of him doing that. And so I've been there long enough. He should learn to leave me alone. And I got him on footage of stalking me over there by the switches over there on the North Pass end. There's a house right there you usually see, and then I might post that video, or I may post that on Facebook. I usually don't post stuff like that because usually it might have my job on there, and I don't want people to know where I work and all that type of stuff. So I may not post that, but I have video of him stalking me. So I showed that to my dad, and my dad's creeped out over that. So directly, I advise him to stop, because I will take this to the chief of police, and if the chief of police don't do nothing about that, I will take it to the sheriff's department, and the sheriff's department will do something about that. And I'm not afraid to file what I just said. So I don't want to do that, but if he keeps bothering me and he won't leave me alone, and because technically what he's trying to do, he's trying to run me out of town, and that's not going to happen. And I'm not even there a bunch, so I don't know what his problem is. I was there every once because I'm working now, so I barely have time to rail fan like I do now. So tell me what I should do. Leave me comments below what I can do, and how can I do something about him doing that? Because the more he keeps doing it, the more I want to tell my dad about that, and because technically I am going to take this to the chief of police about this, and because technically he has no jurisdiction over real property, and literally he can't stop anybody that walks on railroad property. So I don't know what his problem is, and all my friends on railroad do not like him whatsoever, and so does my friends on the other railroad as well. They tell me, don't worry about him. You're doing fine. Everything like that. Don't pay attention to him. And that's what I have been doing. I've been listening to their words, and it actually has been working. So has my dad. My dad told me, don't pay attention to him. You're not doing nothing wrong. And so me and my dad, me and my dad were planning on going to the chief of police about this if he does it again one more time. If either of them does it, if either of them do it, I will take this to the chief of police about that. Because technically, messing with a railroad photographer, that's a very bad idea. Because railroad photographer like us, we don't technically, you don't want to pick on a railroad photographer like us, because we may have family and might know stuff like this. And technically, because it's not nice to pick on somebody that likes trains. And theoretically, I think the cop is racist against trained people like us, and that's what I think. That's my opinion thing. He does not like people don't like trains, and I just don't know why he picks on me. But you know what? Who cares? I want to be the bigger man. I want to talk to the chief of police. I want to have my dad to help me with that, and so I think I know what I should do. So theoretically, I know his every move. I know exactly what streets he's gonna go on, and I know exactly where he pulls out from, because I paid attention where he came out from. He came out one of those roads down yonder right there by the Valiant. He came out right down yonder by the Valiant. Came off one of those little side streets in Valiant. So one of these, I'm gonna pay more attention to that. I just don't know why he picks on me, but there's plenty of others that he picks on as well. But I think pretty soon it's gonna bite somebody in the butt, and I mean, it's gonna turn to get somebody one of these days. And so, well, further here to say, that's my opinion, and I know that he was stalking me, and so my plan is don't worry about that. I done told my dad about that, and he's gonna do something about it. So will my dad do something about that? Yes. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do about? Are we gonna do it? Do it then? No, right now. There's no need to right now. I'm just patient. So, and think really, I've never been invited in 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't know what his problem is. So guys, my schedules are gonna be wiggity whack. So technically, no, I'm not gonna, cause technically, I know somebody's gonna be watching this video, so I cannot tell nobody where I'm gonna film or what time I'm gonna film or anywhere that that affect. So if I post a video, you know I filmed. So share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Marshall now. Thanks for watching. I love my police, but he's the only one I don't like, cause he don't like me, and he won't leave me alone when I'm doing so. I love my Idabel PD man, and any other PD officer, include the sheriffs and everything that they do for this country. So share, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Marshall out. Thanks for watching.